Hey guys, welcome back to Boxer Gaming. Today we're going to have a look at just a quick overview of what changes are in 1.4.2, the update that just came to Minecraft. There's so many changes that I just had to make something about it and just explain to myself even how it all worked. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, I'm not going to do every single change there is because there's just too many, but just some of the major ones. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the dyes and leather. So the whole leather armor has been reworked. So now you're going to have lime dye and leather pants, for example. And you just combine them together. And you have green pants. Now you can add that together with a blue dye, for example, and it'll make a different color dye. So apparently there's 16 million different colors you can make. So that's pretty impressive. And I look pretty cool. So that's green. So that makes it pretty cool for for role playing and stuff. Of course, it's leather still, so eh. Right. So the next, oh god, where's it gone? The next thing is two new mobs. So the first one is the witch, which when she gets angry, she throws potions, and she can actually hit herself as well with the potions, but she doesn't take much damage. No, it's not angry anymore. So let's kill it. So that's a witch. She drops quite a few stuff. I think glowstone is one of them, which is cool. So you don't have to go to the nether to get glowstone. And redstone as well, etc. Now the other one is bats. Now bats, they will hang on the ceiling. I don't know if this one will do it because there's not really much ceiling anywhere. Until a player gets near, and then when the player gets near, it sort of starts flying. So I don't know if it'll do anything. Nope. I think they're friendly during the day, but then they sleep during the day, but then at night they come out and they start being a nuisance. As bats do. Oh, there we go. So that's the bat. Now we move on to two new potions. So the first is a potion of night vision, which you make using a golden carrot and an awkward potion, which for some reason is not here. Yeah, so you just brew it using an awkward potion and golden carrot. Now this thing will give you, let me just make it night. There you go. So this thing will give you night vision, of course, and it works damn well. It looks insanely well. Pretty cool. Now next one is invisibility. You make this using a potion of night vision and a fermented spider eye. Now this thing, as you might imagine, makes you invisible except for your pants. Hello? Hello? Which is pretty cool as well. I can do a lot of troll things with that. Right, so let's move on, shall we? New item again, pumpkin pie. So you use it, you make it using sugar, eggs, and a pumpkin. Just doesn't matter in which way you can do it, like that, for example. And it makes a pumpkin pie. I think it gives you 4 hunger back, so that's pretty good. It's finally something to do with your pumpkins. Right, next one is the carrot on a stick, which is actually funny. When you go into creative, you can find it under transportation. So you make it using a fishing rod and a carrot. It has a durability, and oh, I didn't get a saddle. Why didn't I get a saddle? Let's put a saddle on this pig and ride him. Now, the way you point, the pig is supposed to go that way. Now, it's still a bit buggy sometimes. It's also very slow as well. It's actually working pretty well now. It's very slow, but it speeds up. It speeds up insanely. And I'll just make it day again. So that you're on fire. It speeds up to 5 blocks per second. So it seriously is like a race car. It's going to go so fast, which is pretty cool. You can right click to make him give a little bit of a speed boost. It only works for a little bit though. So yeah, that's a pig. Aw, sorry piggy. I'll let you go now. So that is the carrot on a stick. Now next one is this little wooden button here. So instead of stone. Now these can be hit by an arrow, which is pretty awesome to be honest. Make for some great adventure maps. You know, you hit the button and now you would have to do it with some weird stuff like a painting and stuff, falling on a pressure plate. Now you can just do it like that. Pretty nice if you ask me. So you make that, and that's a new recipe. It's just some planks. Just one, not two. So you might have gotten used to crafting something like a stone button using two, but this is just one. And the same goes for a stone button. So just one stone instead of two. They changed that as well. Oops. Right, then move on to the heads. I think these three are actually not... It says they're dropped by mobs, but I haven't found any yet. And on the Wikipedia page, it actually says that you can't have them unless in creative, these three. So I'm not sure which one is true. You're going to have to find that out yourself. But they're pretty funny. You can wear them as well. So if I get one, go into my thing, you can wear them. So now I look like an invisible creeper with pants on. Pretty hilarious, to be honest. Oh, there we go. I'm a creeper with a voice, with a headset. That's perfect. Right. So those are the heads. Now this head is a bit different. This is the Wither skull. This thing drops from the Wither skeletons, which are now found in Nether fortresses, in the Nether, and you'll need these. So that's pretty cool. So that's a new mob that's been added. I don't have it here, I believe, but it's yeah, it's been added to the Nether. So it's just like a skeleton, really, but a bit stronger. And they drop these skulls. Now the next item is something I'm quite excited about. It's called the item frame. Now the item frame is made using sticks and some leather, just like that. Cool. Now I don't have any, so let's get some. Item frame. Now you just plonk it on the wall, you know, or yeah, on the wall, and then you right click with any other item you have. For example, this carrot on a stick, and it'll add it to the item frame, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Now if you right click it, you can turn it, I think. Whee! Which is cool, you know. That's really nice. Stupid spider. Add eggs to it as well. I think you can add anything to it, absolutely anything. So I showed you already that I added water to it. You can add a saddle to it if you want. You can have a spider following you, apparently. Right, so again, sticks and leather. That makes an item frame. Let's move on. Hello. You gonna be angry at me? Well, now that he's here anyways. Creepers can now explode when they fall from a great height. So... Let's test that out as well, shall we? Oh god, shouldn't do that with that. Let's try. Bye, creeper. Yep, and in other news, mobs will now also drop from heights. So what that means is that if there's a creeper watching you from a hilltop, as you've seen many times before, or they're stuck sort of on a ledge. Normally, they wouldn't come down if they would take damage, but now they do. Oh, yep, there he goes. Although he doesn't explode. It's a bit weird. So maybe you have to be close to it anyways then. Let's move on to something else pretty cool. So always, you know, remember stairs being in a corner is a pain. Look at that, that's gorgeous. So all you do is you put two stairs down like that, for example, and then you put one in a corner, like that. And it makes a nice little corner, which is pretty nice, to be honest. I like that. It's very cool. That is very cool, isn't it? So that was something that needed to be added. So that's stairs. The next thing is these things. They're like fences, but made using stone or moss stone. So just 6 cobblestone or 6 moss stone, and it makes these walls. They act very much like fences. Yeah, so they have different sort of textures and shapes. If anything is above them or not, you know, it changes. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's move on to these things. I'm pretty excited about these as well. I'm actually pretty excited in general about this. So these things are flower pots. And they're nice and small, you know, very, very cute. Now you make these using bricks. So finally something we can use our bricks on. Just 3 of them like that. And you can put almost anything in it, really. Plants, of course. So you can put a flower in there. You can put a sapling in there. You can put ferns in there. You can put dead bushes in there. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. That makes your house, a lot more personal. It's very nice. Right, on to another thing that Minecraft has needed for a while now. An anvil. So the anvil, I'll show you how to make it first, is 3 blocks of iron and 4 iron ingots, like that, in this shape. And you can repair stuff. So for example, this doesn't work. So let's add a diamond to it. So it doesn't work because I think it's not used yet. But anyway, so you can change its name as well. So you can say diamond cow, for example, you know, that will work. There we go. Now we have a hoe called the diamond cow. Now the anvil does a lot more and I can't show you everything. But for example, what you can do is you can combine 2 enchanted items to create an even more powerful enchanted item. You can repair stuff. So if you know this hoe is broken, for example, you just add it here plus 1 diamond if it's a diamond hoe, and it'll repair it, which is pretty awesome as well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And there's a lot more stuff in the anvil, but you'll have to read up on it because it's too much to say. I'm trying to keep this fairly short, Let's move on to new food. Items have been added. So there's carrots, which is this thing here. And there's potatoes, which are here. Which I don't think any of them has grown yet. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Anyways, I'll have some in here. So potatoes you can eat, or you can bake them. If you bake them, you just put them in a furnace. Really, no, you don't get on there. Get off. Go, shoo. Oh no. And you can plant them as well. Just right click. There's no seeds or anything, of course. So you just right click a potato and it's planted. Carrots, same thing. So you just right click the ground. You plant carrots. Now you can combine carrot with golden nuggets and it'll make a golden carrot, and that's used for potions and all that. Pretty handy. Now carrots have also gotten another thing. So in before you would use wheat for every single animal to make them breed, but now they've changed it so that you use carrot for piggies. Yay! Oh, it's a bobby pig. It's a bobby pig. Yeah, so you just use carrot for that. And for chickens, they changed it as well. So now you use... Oh, let me keep that. Seeds. There we go. Aww. Feel the love. Now they also changed... which is kind of important for me. It's probably not going to be too important for other people. Is let me get a pig, for example. Normally if you would spawn a pig, for example, in a fence, it would die from suffocation. It actually doesn't do that anymore, and I can't seem to simulate it now, but see, it doesn't actually die now. It'll just move out and then be fine after that. They stack really funnily as well. Another thing in creative mode, by the way, is I'll just chuck this pig egg. If you middle mouse click, normally you would get that block. But now you can also middle mouse click on a pig, for example. You get a pig block, and oh god. Right, time to show you something else. There's a lot of new commands in here. I'm not going to show them all, but one is kind of handy, which is just weather. You just weather clear, and it stops raining. You can do weather rain as well. It does take a while, I think a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. It's getting better. Right, now that we've done all that, let's just go into the nether quickly. And we're not going to do much here. And it seems to be very laggy for me, the nether, which shouldn't be because I'm on a monster PC, so I don't know why that is actually. Now, one of the main things that has been changed is that you can move items and mobs from the nether into the normal world, and also the other way around. Now, it can also happen that a blaze comes through the portal and sets your world on fire. That's entirely possible. So if I just put this pig through here, and now it's here. Very nice. I don't know if pigs will work. If does that come out on the other end or not? I wonder if there's. Does that go? No, it just falls down on the other side. Okay. Anyways, doesn't seem to be making any chickens though. Aha! I just found something. If you throw an egg through the portal, it doesn't make chickens. Does it? No chicken. Oh, there's chickens in there. Well, there was. Oh, so it does work. See, now you learn something else. If you throw eggs through a portal, it doesn't make chickens. Well, it seems to be a bit buggy, but anyways. So yeah, that's a major change. You can push items and mobs through the portal, which is pretty cool. Now, as I said, in the nether you can find the wither skeletons, and they have a very rare job chance for wither skulls, which I showed you earlier. You use the wither skulls, and I'll just have to do this out of the way for a bit, to craft, well, not really craft, but it's like a snow golem. So let's get out of the way a bit, because this is going to blow everything up. A new boss. So use some soul sand. Another thing you might notice is there is a different sound added now. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a different sound to soul sand, sand, wood. A lot of things have new sounds, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's spawn this baby, shall we? There we go. That's the new boss, the wither. It's got 3 skulls like that. It's pretty cool. It's it gets angry as well, and it sort of randomly. Ow! It randomly blows stuff up, including pigs and chickens and pretty much anything, and zombies, and it just kills everything. You don't really want to have it loose in your world. But it's pretty funny, you know. Let me just see if I can. No, don't go to my beacon. Is it angry now? Yep. So as you can see, it's pretty angry. Nope, not anymore. It's happy now. Sorry. So that brings me to the last thing. When you kill the wither, I would recommend getting diamond armor and a. Still killing stuff. So diamond armor and also enchanted stuff, because else you're gonna die so badly. So once you kill the wither, you get the nether star. You combine that with some glass and some obsidian. Yeah. And then you have to create a pyramid. Now, you can use emerald or iron or gold or diamond blocks for it. And the higher your pyramid is, although it is 4 is the max, 4 levels, the more powerful and the more strong it is, this thing. And what is it? It's a beacon. So as you can see, there's a light. It goes up 255 blocks. And you right click it, and you can select powers. So if you've only got 1 level under your beacon, you can only get speed, I think. Speed and haste. So pretty cool. If you get 2 layers, you can get resistance and jump boost. And if you get 3 layers, you can get the strength. And then the 4th layer, you get a secondary power, which can either be regeneration or like a strength 2 or like jump boost 2. So it just improves the first one, which is pretty cool, you know. Now the radius of this is quite small. As you can see now, I've got strength. Look, still blowing stuff up. It doesn't go far. So apart from that, you can also sacrifice some stuff in there. Whee! Right, so that's about it. You know, there's a lot more changes, mostly under the hood. So there's been a lot of commands given. Fairly sure you can go difficulty 3 now, for example. Well, not 4. I said 3. And now it's difficulty hard. You can switch. There's a lot of command blocks. I reckon performance has been improved as well. I've got about 10 more FPS than normal. Yeah, it's been a pretty good update actually, but a lot of I don't play vanilla Minecraft much anymore, so it was a lot of getting used to for me actually. But it's pretty cool. I like it. So that should keep you guys up to date, at least with the most important stuff. If I missed anything major, let me know as well. I'll just make a video response to this, but I don't think I did. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.